Top dark signs of alien planets throughout history. Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. Top 10 dark signs of alien planets throughout history. So make sure to watch the full video. 1. The government has literally admitted that they are serious about UFOs. And according to the researchers, it only pretends to end the program. A 2004 encounter between two Navy FA-18F fighter jets near San Diego and an unidentified object. In 1952, a CIA group called the Psychological Strategy Board concluded that when it came to UFOs, the American public was dangerously gullible and prone to hysterical mass behavior. The group recommended debunking campaigns aimed at influencing public interest in unexplained phenomena. But the government also seems to be interested. In December, the Pentagon confirmed the existence of an advanced air threat identification program. The program, created in 2007 by Senators Ted Stevens, who said he had been chased by a mysterious object, Daniel Inouye, and then Majority Leader Harry Reid, and funded by $22 million in black money from the Defense Department budget, investigated and evaluated reports of UFO sightings, many of which came from U.S. service members. Much of what the program revealed remains secret, but what little we do know is exciting. Based on the data collected, the program identified 5 observations that showed mysterious objects exhibiting some level of advanced physics, also known as things humans can't do yet. The objects would accelerate using G-forces too strong for humans. The body sustained or reached hypersonic speed without a heat trace or sonic boom, or appeared to resist the effects of Earth's gravity without any aerodynamic structures to provide thrust or lift. No one has been able to figure out what it is, Luis Elizondo, who ran the program until last October, said in a recent interview. Elizondo also spoke of metamaterials that may have been obtained from unidentified aerial phenomena and stored in buildings owned by a private aerospace contractor in Las Vegas. They clearly have a material composition not found naturally on Earth and would be exceptionally expensive to replicate. That asteroid looks an awful lot like a rocket ship. For science-minded SETI enthusiasts, the past decade has been particularly exciting. Oumuamua, we may have just seen a real flying saucer. When Oumuamua, the name means first messenger in Hawaiian, was discovered floating by the solar system in October, SETI nuts immediately started checking boxes that suggested the rod-shaped object could be some kind of alien spacecraft. After all, it's the first interstellar object we've ever seen pass through the solar system. UFO enthusiasts point out that rods, along with flying saucers, are the 2 most common shapes reported by witnesses in UFO sightings, and the cigar shape would allow it to be thin enough to avoid collisions with other objects, as well as maximize aerodynamics for travel. Both the SETI Institute and the Breakthrough Listen initiative aimed their instruments at the object, but found no unusual signals emanating from it. Of course, maybe it's an ancient relic from an interstellar civilization, or maybe the aliens just weren't interested in making contact. The asteroid could just be camouflage. With an object en route from the solar system, we may never know. And we get radio signals from something. Fast radio bursts, FRBs, are one of the most mysterious phenomena ever observed by scientists. Although they last only a few milliseconds, these pulses, first detected in 2007, emit more energy in that time than the sun does in 24 hours. 3 more were found this month, and we're no closer to understanding their origins, except that they come from regions outside the Milky Way. So many experts naturally began to think that they were probably produced by an ultra-advanced civilization from afar trying to speak to us through signals we could barely understand. Three scientists are suddenly much more bullish about the possibility of life out there. The universe is really big, people. Just 30 years ago, we hadn't discovered a single planet outside our solar system. We now know more than 3,000 of them, and we know that almost every star in the night sky has at least one planet in its orbit. Even people who aren't very interested in science know that we've found that planets are as common as fire hydrants. They're everywhere, says SETI Institute principal astronomer Seth Shostak. One in 5 or 1 in 6 could be an Earth-like planet. That doesn't mean we'll ever find an exact replica of Earth, but we may not have to. Our study of other planets and moons in the solar system shows us that many worlds have the ingredients necessary for life: atmospheres, organic compounds, liquid water, and other necessities. For example, the moons orbiting Jupiter and Saturn have entire subsurface oceans. And while these places are extremely harsh environments, it doesn't mean as much as we once thought. Recent discoveries on Earth itself show that life is much tougher than we thought. We have found organisms in the sizzling hot geysers of Yellowstone National Park, in the darkest crevices under the most ungodly pressure in the deep ocean, in dry hellish regions like the Atacama Desert in Chile, an analog for Mars. These extremophiles don't need a warm and fuzzy paradise to call home. In fact, they've already evolved to live in environments as harsh as other planets. Some, like tardigrades, can even survive the bleak vacuum of space itself. If there is life in most of these places, it will be pond scum, says Shostak. But it's alien pond scum. It shows that biology is over. And now we're at the point where one day we might find those messages and send a reply. New technology gives us a better chance of actually making contact with extraterrestrials. Our radio telescopes can scan more of the night sky for an intelligent message than ever before. Our optical telescopes and observatories can peer deeper into space to look for new planets, moons, and perhaps even signs of something completely artificial. See Tabby's star. Our ability to analyze volumes of data in mere seconds means that we could explore a large part of the galaxy in a matter of decades. That's why for the past few years, Shostak has been constantly getting over a cup of coffee with everyone he knows that humans will find aliens around 2029. We'd be dead in the neck if we weren't interested, says Penelope Boston, director of the NASA Astrobiology Institute. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to our channel before you go.